Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Gemini, this is going to be a generalized tarot forecast for the month of April 2020. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs as well. All right, Gemini, I hope you're doing well with everything that's going on in the world. I hope you're making it with a self-isolation and whatever else you're struggling to go through wherever you might be living. All right, so let's see what we have for Gemini for the month of April 2020. Of course, we'll do numerology and clarification as well. Also, if you would like to check out all the links below, that's where you'll find the candles that I create, tarot decks that I create, and if you want a reading yourself, please click on the email link below and shoot me an email, and I'll be more than happy to book that with you. So I definitely have some time, a whole lot more time than I did before. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got cooking. Numerology wise, we've got 7. Okay, Gemini, that's interesting. You're kind of going through a phase, and it could be due to self-isolation. If you're kind of going through a phase where you're starting to look back on things from the previous years and deciding what you're going to adjust moving forward in a 7 energy. It's kind of a reckoning energy in a way where you start to evaluate some things and decide if you want to continue to do that or if you would like to change courses perhaps. So that's kind of a cool energy to be in. So take time out during that type of energy to meditate and just quiet your mind, you know. You might be surprised at some of the answers that you get to the questions that you just couldn't figure out an answer to. All right. Okay. Gemini. All right, my love. So this is what we got. I have my 9 of fire, but it's reversed. Okay. So, oops, sorry. Sorry. So anyway, it's reversed. And then I also get my fish. So it looks like you might be feeling like as if you've lost the battle in some way in week 1 when it comes with something to do with finances, with income, money coming in on that first week. So you might be feeling maybe like you're not on, you might not be receiving as much, which puts you maybe not on top of your game quite as much on week 1. Week 2, I do get the Tower. All right, and I also get the Bear, which is reversed. So the Tower, Gemini, is about breaking something down in order to move forward. It can be a breakthrough, right? Like if you're in counseling or something, you could actually get a breakthrough. But it is breaking something. Something is breaking down. And with the Bear and it being finances, it could be that the way on week 2 that the way things are going forward, there might have to be a breakdown of how you handle your finances. You might not, so in other words, reevaluating it there again, 7, reevaluating it and realizing that you have to perhaps stop doing some things in order to keep other things in motion. Week 3, I do get my 5 of Swords, and I also get the Scythe. Now, this is usually about some quarreling or some things going on, this is definitely about quarreling. And it's usually around family members. Now, it could just be that you are isolated right now, like the rest of the world, and, perhaps there's a bit of tension, around the folks that you are isolated with. It could just be that. Maybe getting on each other's nerves a little bit, depending on how long it's been. But that's what I have on week 3. Week 4, I do get the 5 of Pentacles along with the mice, but I got it reversed. 5 of Pentacles basically means that it can be a loss of money or some type of a financial burden that's going on, troublesome times. Now, it could be, or with this being reversed, it almost appears as if you actually know what to expect. So there aren't anything hidden financially that you need to take care of this 4th week. All right. I do believe you're actually taking care of everything financially this 4th week. It might not leave you with quite as much money as you're accustomed to having. Perhaps you just pay all the bills that last, the 4th week or whatever. But that's what I'm getting there. And let's go ahead and do clarification. Do this deck. I haven't used him yet. Okay. Huh. Got too many decks. All right. So week 1, I've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is about money. It's about how you're bringing money through your door here. And right on top of my fish. So this is financial. And, it could be, that's Choco. There goes Choco. And he was running the streets. We rescued him through all this self-isolation. So anyway, I'm home now, so I see what the heck's going on outside more often. Anyway, so it does appear as if the way you're bringing money through your door here, Gemini, it might not be feeling quite as strong about it. In other words, it might not be as much, perhaps right now this first week. As far as that goes. Now, week 2, I do have my Queen of Cups, and she is reversed. So there is some, I want to say something a bit upsetting about all of this, okay, that you're going to have to break down. So you might not be feeling, real up about it, but it appears as if, especially the way this is sitting, it appears as if this is something that actually needs to happen, no matter what. So I do see where you will come to terms with it if it's adjusting how you budget things, or if this is about an emotional situation in general, because it is the Queen of Cups. It could be that there is a breaking down around an emotional relationship, which could lead for the better, or it could be just something that needs to happen. All right. It could be a breaking down of how you handle the relationship in general instead of the overall actual relationship. We do have a change coming here with the Death card in week 3. So I believe some of this quarreling that might be happening around folks right now, it's going to create a change. Remember, I said if this was emotional, it could very well be it's how you're changing up the relationship. So, because here it is right here, a change. So it does appear as if there's going to be some type of a change that happens, and I believe it's due to having some of this quarreling. Perhaps some things get laid out on the table through it, that requires changes to be made. Becomes clear it's a necessity. Now, week 4, I do get my 5 of Swords reversed. So it does appear as if you are going to be able to move forward from, how you're feeling. You might be feeling, a bit, if this is not finances, this could be emotionally too, that you're not feeling as emotionally grounded or as emotionally well as you would like to, but it does appear as if you're going to be able to move forward. So whether it's financial or emotional, I believe by towards the end of the 4th week, you are going to be able to move forward. It's not going to feel quite as traumatic to you, is what I want to tell you. All right, so let's do one last clarification card. I do believe, though, that most of this month, Gemini, most of April is, it's around finances. Yeah. Okay, so we do have the watchful eye here on top of the money. So what I want to tell you here is just watch your money a little bit closer, than you maybe normally do. Also, watch how you allocate it. The money that you do have coming in, if you're not, able to get quite as much as you normally do. So just, pay attention to how you allocate it. Uh, you know, just, I guess what I want to say is just watch your spending a little bit more than you normally do. Um, week 2, I do get the key reversed. All right. So that's on top of my emotional card, which almost makes me want to say that this is not necessarily about a relationship. If this were straight up, I would say that's the key to this, but it's reversed. And she represents emotions. So I almost feel like this is more your emotions, that it's not about an emotional relationship. So it just might be that you are, upset about whatever has to break down here in order for, remember in week 3, in order for those changes to happen. I do get week 3 for that clarification. I get the rider reversed. So I see a bit of stubbornness about wanting to make these changes. I also see some stubbornness happening. Just if you look at these 3 together with the quarreling, minor quarreling, it could be too somebody is just not even speaking at this point, amongst folks that you deal with. I almost want to say it's like around family members. It can be around your place of employment or something like that. But I do see, even though changes do need to happen and will happen, because we did get the biggest change card you can get, I do see some stubbornness about it. Someone's going to be too stubborn. So that might be an issue on week 3. Week 4, I get the house reversed. So it could very well be that you are self-isolating, and it almost appears as if maybe you're not real happy about it. You might be feeling, just socially robbed here, bankrupt, right? Because you're self-isolating, you're stuck in your house here. You can't move forward. You can't go anywhere. So I do believe, though, week 4, it's going to be a bit of a trying week for you, whether that is financially or emotionally, due to either social Geminis are very talkative folk. They like to communicate. The good news is you like to communicate in all ways, so you likely have just about every form of communication there is. So you can reach out to everyone, I do believe. So if you are feeling a little lonely on week 4, Gemini, just do that. Just pick up the phone. Uh, you know, do a video thing. That's Watson. My dog, who now him and the new dog actually are buds. They're partners in crime now. But anyway, do what you got to do so that you're not feeling so, socially robbed. If week 4 is about um, financial for you, where perhaps not as much money coming into the house, which is, causing you to feel a bit down to begin with. Um, just try to look at the positive, be, perhaps happy because you can take care of this or that or whatever. Be careful how you allocate your money. You could be finding out that first week that this is what we're expecting to have coming in over a certain period of time. If your company or someone who, is the breadwinner's company has just decided to shut down around that first week. And week 2, that might be where you're going to just start to break it down as to how this is going to, how you're going to be able to work through the changes that are happening that you're hearing about on week 1. All right, so that's Watson. Are you all right? Swear it's not fleas. Anyway, that's what I have for you on for the month of April 2020, Gemini. Of course, if you want your own personal reading, I'll be happy to do that. Shoot me an email below and we'll talk through that. I seem to have a little bit of extra time now. Other than that, any questions, comments, likes, shares, do it all. And until we meet again in May, Gemini, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching.